Somebody has just awoken a sleeping beast. Boy, and just when you think things got kind of boring in women's MMA, I think things just got a little bit more interesting. Stay tuned.
The main attraction, satisfaction for your listening or your leisure. Try to troll the coach and you will end up in a seizure. Pertain upon your brain, you just can't take the plain fact that this the LDBC. You don't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. And that's just the way that is.
Oh man, Valentina Shevchenko just pulled Paige Vanzant whole card. I mean, she pulled it. And basically, Valentina, they use the terminology like you son somebody. We use that terminology in boxing all the time. Well, Valentina Shevchenko just daughtered Paige Vanzant. I'm talking about straight daughter her. She daughtered Paige, and I don't even call Paige Vanzant. I call her Paige Privilege. That's her name, okay? Her name is Paige Privilege because, look, man, this woman, for all intents and purposes, she gets an opportunity. If there's one to be got, she's going to get it, okay? They want this woman so bad to be the face, okay, of the women's strike. They want to. I mean, you can feel it. You can feel it. But here's the thing, man. Paige, sitting there talking about she's going to fight the winner of the 125-pound division of The Ultimate Fighter. Well, now we know. Now we know and now we understand why she didn't fight Jessica I. So I guess technically we can say she didn't duck Jessica I. We can say that, but I think Jessica I was right on that aspect. Like, wait a minute. Y'all had an agreement to fight. You had an agreement, and now, I mean, but I think Jessica, she has an issue. And she has an issue with the UFC as well because Paige probably went in and said, I want this fight. Maybe she did. But see, the UFC allowed it. I mean, if the UFC just would have said, no, you fighting Jessica I, then that wouldn't have been a problem. See, I think really Jessica, she need to come clap back at the UFC. Because it's them, they allowed it. But Paige agreed to it, so Jessica does have a point in doing this. So Valentina said, no. Look here. Don't fight none of them girls. Don't fight them tough girls. Hey, fight me. Okay? Let me introduce you to the 125-pound division. Let me introduce you. Let me show you about this work. And Valentina pretty much was telling Paige, you can come get it. If you want to come get some work, come get this work. If you want it, you can get it. I wonder how Paige Vanzant is going to respond to this. Okay, I've checked her social media accounts, and as Jessica I says with the blue check mark, and Paige ain't really responded to this yet. I wonder how she's going to respond. Yeah, Paige, fight Valentina. Oh, okay, yeah, you'll fight the tough winner because you think that maybe you have an advantage, okay? Maybe you think you have a real advantage. This is a real one right here. This is a real one. And I'm going to be honest, I don't even know why Valentina wasting her time. I don't know why Valentina wasting her time. Because how was Paige going to explain all of this? Paige, how you going to explain this? You were supposed to fight Jessica I, Paige Privilege? And you backed out of the fight, Paige Privilege. You text Jessica I, Privilege. You text her and you told her the fight was good. And now the fight is not good, Paige. Now we know why. How you gonna explain this, Paige Privilege? How you gonna explain this, Paige Van Privilege? How? This girl, Paige. Are you serious? Oh man, hot diggity dog, Paige. Girl, you done messed up. Now every hardcore fan know what the deal is about you. We all know Paige. Paige knows it's about to get real. Paige knows it's about to get real. If Paige Vanzant step in here with Valentina Shevchenko, I think Valentina probably even KO Paige, man. I'm serious. It'll be a stoppage. Like, you know what the deal is, man? I get it, man. Paige trying to come back up and she need a win. And I know Paige do. So, I mean, we as fans, as ones with common sense, we know that Paige needs a win. We know she's trying to come back up. We know this, okay? And, how else to get some wins under your notch by fighting the Ultimate Fighter winner? I mean, it's probably a doable match, but I'm going to be honest. I think even if she fights Sajara Eubanks, I think she go down. I think if she fight Roxanne Modafferi, I think she getting beat. I mean, there are a couple of those fighters who I think could decisively beat Paige Vanzant. I'm just being honest, And I think sometimes people, they look at those fighters on the Ultimate Fighter. They look at those fighters as this weak opposition that you can come in there and you can just take them out. I'm serious. I can't see Paige beating Roxanne Modafferi. Okay? I can't even see Paige beating Eubanks. I can't see that. I mean, it's going to be a tough road. And this is going to be a cherry pick going wrong for Paige Vanzant. Because, you know what? She was better off fighting Jessica Eye. And I'm going to tell you why. Jessica Eye mentally is not there. Okay? Jessica Eye is not there mentally. I mean, she just not. Okay? And I'm going to tell you. This girl done lost like 4 straight. And she literally been losing in the UFC. She's like, 1-6 in the UFC. She's literally been losing since she got to the UFC. So it's like, Paige could have been like playing that to her like, look, girl, you've been losing. I done won more than you since I've been here. And all I got to do is get in there and kick you in the head and you going to fall. See, Paige could have played it like that. Real respectful because Paige respectful. She could have played it like that. And she could have got inside the head of Jessica Eye because the woman on that camera, really, honestly, she looked like that she's going through a lot of mental distress. I mean, that's just me, okay? And the psychology part of me can see that Jessica Eye definitely could have a mental breakdown at any time. So, to me, it was an easier road to fight Jessica Eye because she's already mentally not there. But, you fight one of these young, hungry, tough winners, and they get in there and they really start giving Paige that work, beating up Paige, it's going to be a mistake. And if Paige fight this killer right here in Valentina Shevchenko, it's going to get real. It's going to get real. She fight Valentina, it's a wrap. There's nothing Paige going to be able to do. Valentina going to shut all that stuff down. Paige is only grace is that Paige has some real good kicks. But Paige is very stiff and robotic, man. And it's like, she's food for a fighter like Valentina who's very mobile. She's food. Or you get these rough girls that can come ahead. Like Paige, defense not the best. So you get these girls, man, who can really get rough, man. And they come in there and they really start trying to hand out some punishment. Paige in trouble. I can't see her doing it, man. I don't know. It depends, man. It depends. But I'm telling you, if it's Eubanks or if it's Modafferi, Paige Vanzant, they might. Paige gonna get bodied. Okay. Paige need to shut up. Go on ahead and fight Jessica Eye, and that's just the way that is. Cause I can't tell you how she gonna explain this, but I'm done. Subscribe to the Best Women's MMA platform on YouTube.